What's good, YouTube? Lan the Ultimate Form here, back again once again with the next episode of our Let's Play of Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. In the last episode, if I remember what happened in the last episode, it's been an extra day between episodes. What did we do? What did we do? I don't remember. I don't remember everything we did. Oh no, that's kind of bad. The last thing I remember us doing is we were doing a prerequisite quest for the old man. Oh, I remember. So the first prerequisite quest we did was for the Kyoko with the assistance of the occult club. Thank you, message. And she asked the occult club to assist us in finding out the causes of 4 urban legends in Nakano Broadway. All 4 of them seem to lead to one particular old man who was up very early in the morning. Then the next prerequisite quest we had to do, which is the one we're currently doing, that same old man asked us to find out where his missing cat was. And for some reason that led to the mysterious disappearance of our Digimon companion, Pete. We ventured into this digital space where we had to seek out 5 pieces of fragment data in the vacuum computer. This is the last one, incidentally. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're going up to. So in this episode we're going to finish that quest and see where we end up. If you enjoy what you see here today, please make sure you slap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that bell to get notified of more episodes, and share with your family and your friends. Lego. I know it's been a while. Let's have a quick team recap. First up we've got at level 29 Metal Garurumon, our Data Water Attribute Mega, Digivolved from Chirinmon, so please make sure that you remember that it's Chirinmon and we're going to have to get him back at some point. Look at that ability stat, 65, feeling good. And at 56 we've got Hercules Carbuteriumon, our Vaccine Plant Attribute Mega, rocking that incredible 169 intelligence and 194 defense. Real nice. Next up at also 56 we got Saberleomon, our Wind Attribute Data Mega. At level 40 we have Ravemon, our Vaccine Wind Mega. I figured out recently that some of the Digimon have an extra stage past Mega. Ravemon is one of those, and it happens to coincide with the Bursts mode, which was introduced in Digimon Data Squad. So if we're good, we'll get another Ravemon in the future, because this one is Aerovedramon and we kind of need Aerovedramon. And we'll Digivolve into Burst mode. That would be cool. Extra level of power. Power! Next up at 56 we have Justimon with his Right Hand of Justice, our Vaccine Light Type Mega. Also at 56, oh god, a lot of our Digimon at level 56, jeez, is Dark Dramon, our Virus Electric Attribute Mega. Then we have Gaiomon at 29, our Virus Fire Attribute Mega. Black War Greymon at 29, Virus Fire Type Mega as well. And lastly but not leastly, we have at level 33 our infant Pabumon. Pabumon's going to be chilling on the squad because I want to see what I can do with him. And we have the space to do so. Like, we have 160 memory. Like, we're sitting pretty right now. We're sitting pretty. Before we move on, I want to, upon the request of my friend Chief, who has been keeping up with the episodes and is also playing the game himself, and this is something I'm going to definitely do when we do Hacker's Memory. So every episode we're going to go and do a Digimon profile. So we'll look at Digimon from top to bottom and I'll give you some information about it. For this episode we're going to go have a look at the champion level Virus Plant Attribute Digimon, Woodmon. His profile in game reads: a vegetation Digimon shaped like a giant withered tree. It is made of normal wood and lives by grabbing, pressing Digimon and draining their energy. It can also move around on its root-like feet. Violent by nature, it will attack ruthlessly when angered. Its strong trunk gives it high defense but weakness against fire. This makes it weak against fire Digimon like Meramon or Birdramon, which it regards as enemies. Its special move, Branch Drain, stabs foes with its branches and drains their energy. Woodmon is, as mentioned already, a virus attribute Digimon, and he is part of the Wind Guardians and Jungle Troopers family. Other moves include Woody Smash, Leaf Slider, and Drain Buster. He has digivolved either from Palmon or Mushroomon, and can digivolve into Goramon and Cherrymon. Is there any extra information? He's appeared in just about every Digimon series. Yep, every Digimon series he has made some sort of appearance. In 01 he was in the forest on Fire Island, and in 02 he was used and controlled by the Dark Emperor and was eventually freed by Flamedramon. Digimon Tamers, he was a Digimon who watched Calamon travel to the digital world back in like Calamon's history. He did appear in Digimon Frontier when that group first entered the digital world, and one appeared between when... Ooh, I didn't know that. So it reads here, 10 years ago, as told by Saberleomon to Gatsumon, that the Gatsumon that worked for Marukimon, a Woodmon was a victim of the humans who were deleting Digimon. I didn't know that. And of course, several of them appeared in Digimon Fusion. Digimon Fusion is a long series and features a lot of Digimon. A lot of Digimon. But anyhow, that's it for our little Digipedia moment. So let's read the construction file for part 5. The basement of the Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II, but the war criminals who evaded arrests, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It is possible that it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical... Ooh, my apologies, these ones get me out of nowhere. Mathematical computation or code breaking, but such speculations unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry out the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was aptly buried within the wall somewhere. It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay with being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything, but it's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshito. Yoshi. To. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I am. So it's begun. Though I have to say this is a bit more than I wanted, that I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. Who am I? Somebody, anybody tell me. There's Pete. Who am I? Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito is calling out to me. He's been looking for me the whole time. He found me. Yoshito. Whew. Looks like the tremors have stopped, just in the nick of time. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Miko, it's really you. Yoshito. I'm so sorry. You've been waiting with me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you all alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be so sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. But that's a Digimon. I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer was still around, I lived here in the building, away from my family. That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I had with me the whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Fuyume Yuki, anything to help my loneliness at bay. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around the time I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up, and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. Case closed. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed inside the wall along the old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley lines, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat had one hell of a life. Wouldn't you agree? If we can't say for sure what an actual assimilation process entails, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much it's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital abnormality we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we get to go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow has access to the entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. But he's physically getting in. But he'd physically be getting into the building. So much that way that he was being reported. You'd think that something would have gone differently. Got any theories you'd like to propose? They're both ghosts. They're ghosts, bruh. Yoshito Mizushima. If we look into his backstory, we might be able to find an answer pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Nah. That's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the occult club kids know about this. I bet they have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with the real... You know what? Nah. Let's keep it to ourselves. Or not all mysteries in the world must be safe. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the real world, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. They're ghosts, bruh. They're ghosts. Don't. So that's another case done. Let me get a memory up for that. Well, looks like it's just you and me here again. Couch looks so empty without Pete around. You better get more clients to keep them warm. So where do we go from here? We don't have any cases. Perhaps if we just leave the door, something may happen. Hey. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suedo said that the weakened Xmon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Xmon. Help Suedo. Listen up though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. See you later. Looks like we know where we're going next. Oh yeah, I found this back way that I've never bothered using before, but I can use it, and I should use it more often. So Odaiba we go. Back to the scene of the crime. Ow, I should poke myself in the eye. That was not helpful. Ow. It's actually been a while since we've been here. If I remember correctly, I doubt his date is actually in the field guide, which is rather annoying. We have met him and we have battled him. Because the rest of the Royal Knights are in here. Yeah, but we never defeated him. Well, Cranium one's quite far down as well. There was a data type, right? I can't remember what type Xmon was. When in doubt, I'll shove all my virus Digimon in the front. Darkramon, Gaiamon. So I have to be very careful because Gaiamon has backwater camp, which increases damage done by Digimon by 20%. Whoa, Gaiomon, your attack should be better than that. Oh, have I given them items yet? Good job, Blackwall Greymon. And the first thing he decides to go and do is Guard Break. Oh gosh, come on. Let me out. Blackwall Greymon actually has a lot of HP. Having Blackwall Greymon would actually be useful because Black Tornado is a defense penetrating move. So let's quickly go and heal, because healing is always a good thing to do. Oh yeah, they leveled up, so I don't need to heal. I keep doing that. Can I just have a look quickly at my Mon stats? 204 attack. If 204 attack, why does his normal attack do so little damage? We get access to Dragon's Wrath, which raises attack by 15%. Increases damage taken and given. So Wind Guardians is Wind Skill 15%, Justice Union combo. We have some variety in our special moves. I like it. Brave Point C. Kinda need that for later. I need to start saving them up when I get them. Ooh, oi, oi, oi. Let me quickly look up Examon because I want to set myself up before getting my face punched in. Examon is either a data type. Yes, he is data, so I can use virus types. We. So X1 is a Royal Knight Digimon. One of the Royal Knights possesses an extraordinary data size, so traditional digital tools were unable to completely render it. And its existence was discovered because it finally became possible to render it with the use of state-of-the-art digital tools. Though it belongs to the Royal Knights, it is simultaneously a being which stands at the top of all Dragon Digimon. Alas, it is known as the Dragon Emperor. It possesses a gigantic sentient wings and a gigantic lance. The wings are composed of chrome digizoid and move at its own will, and at times the wings change into wings for flight or into shields that defend Examon. Wow. The Dragon Emperor. I didn't realize most Digimon actually have a title. So Examon is part of the Dragon's Roar and the Virus Busters family. It's one of the few data type Digimon that is actually a Virus Buster. Okay. I hope you guys are ready to rumble. Oh yeah, he used expended SP for no reason. Thank you, Dramon. Thank you. Other thing I didn't check was if I had equipment. Yes, equipment set. Let's rumble, guys. Ah, here you are. I've been waiting. I'll take care of this big thing first. It'd be messy if your buds started showing up. Yes, Suedo told me all about it. You softened up Examon, right? Way to go, Cyber Sleuth. Yeah? Ah, okay. This one. This is the one you're worried about. It's pretty convenient being able to devour anything. Eaters, Digimon, even human beings, really. I just want to eat, and eat, and eat, and I can't stop. I can't help it. It's like I'm always starving. The more I eat, the more power I gain, but at the same time, I'm able to feel less and less. The strange thing is that it's not as bad as you might have thought, for whatever that's worth. Ooh. Does that repulse you? I suppose it would have to. What's that? What's the point of getting this powerful? It's not like I want to do this to do something terrible. There was something I had forgotten to do for so long, and I finally remembered what it was. So, I'm going to finish it. To do that, I need power. More, 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 and more. It's because I remembered. I have nowhere to hide, and all my escape routes are cut off. So I'm moving forward, no matter what happens. I won't try to run or hide anymore. Who cares all about that? You're right. Let's just leave that for now. The real matter at hand, this use thing. Okay, I'm going to start. Damn, he actually did decent damage. Okay, so first up, let's do a guard break field, which did nothing. Okay. Let's put Gaimon on cross counter just in case he does get hit on the physical side. So I can't decrease his stats. Okay. Let's Dr. One do crit field. Okay. Let's show off Will-O-Wisp Slash. Decent damage, bro. Black Terra Force. In the anime, strangely enough, it's not called Dark Terra Force, it's called Terra Destroyer. If I remember correctly, and I probably have to go ask my friend if he remembers this, but in Digimon Rumble Arena 2, which was like our favourite game back in the day, and you could play as Blackwall Greymon, if I remember correctly, and I probably have to ask my friend to double check this, but the voice line for Blackwall Greymon is Terra Destroyer, and it's, in the anime it's also Terra Destroyer, so I guess they took liberty with some of these unique moves, because not all of them are the same as they are in the English dub, or like records of English dub. Damn, I did a lot of damage just there. So yeah, it's changed. Okay. Chain Plus, who's next? Let's do Dark Dramon. So if Dark Terra Force did that much damage, Black Terra Force, yeah, Dark Terra Force did that much damage, let's do Black Tornado. See how much damage we get off. Damn, son! Damn! Okay. That was ridiculous damage. Bros of Demise. Attack and crit up. Okay, well he is... Pendragon's Glory. Let's do Dark Roar one more time, and Blackwall Greymon should be able to finish it off by himself with the most epic. Oh crap! I don't have enough. I didn't realize it was 40. I'm 33. Ah, never mind. So close. Dragonic Impact was his other special move. Okay. Okay. Please. Please. Pabumon is out. Please. Please. Don't hurt little Pabumon, okay? It'd be funny if Pabumon was the one who got the last hit. That would have made me laugh. Pabumon, you're going to be the strongest Pabumon in existence. This one's really too big for me. I'm never going to be able to eat it all. What's that? Something you want to say? I know what you want to say anyway. I mean, it's been on my mind too. The thought that Soweto could be using me. I'm sick and tired of thinking about all that stuff. Let the clever ones sort out the hard stuff. After all, I'm still just a kid. I haven't grown or changed a bit since 8 years ago. Still just a boy. So, I should act like one, right? Do that. Do what the wise adults tell me. Be good. The way I get the power I want. That way I get the power I want. It's simple give and take. That's what I'm talking about. I've disappointed you, haven't I? We've got along so well up until now. But look, I'm changing. I'm no longer the person I once was. I actually feel like we haven't made a dent or an effect on Arata enough for him to come back to our side. It seems like Soweto still is our enemy, even though he's been helping us out. We have enough on our plate dealing with the Digimon invasion, the mass digital shift, and all of that. So. And we still have to fight all of the Royal Knights that are still not on our side. We took down Craniumon, we still got Crusadermon, Leopardmon, who else? Dynasmon. Those four. So Craniumon, Leopardmon, Crusadermon, and Dynasmon are always shown to be the villains. They're always shown to be so much in a position where they feel like their loyalty to King Drazel permits them to do heinous things in the name of their king. It bugs me. Well done. But to think you managed to take out a rampaging dragon, even after it had been weakened, it ended up turning out just as I expected. I'm one smart cookie. Yes, you are. Maximon's activities may have been halted, but Magnum and the others are still monitoring it. There should be no cause for concern, but they're still keeping an eye on it just in case. This completes the bond between you and Digimon. Not only have you successfully courted the Royal Knights to your cause, you've gotten past their misplaced trust and their delusions. Be proud of who you are. Yes. What is it? Yeah, Arata's still a problem. You're concerned about Arata Sandara. Actually, I suppose, given how you think you find the prospects exciting, his skills don't rival those of the Royal Knights, but he's approaching that level of abnormally quickly. But someday those powers might just make him... No. He perhaps already is a threat to us. But I shall leave him to you. Perhaps your usual crouching lunge attack. Surely that would be the best strategy to employ. Excuse me. Hello, Lan. I know where Miss Ray is. No, I mean where Crusadermon is. I got help from Kamishiro engineers and I analysed all of the Tokyo digital waves. The traces of the methods used to control the digital waves were found in Akihabara digital shift. Following those traces back, it led picking up the signal that matches Crusadermon. So please, come to Akihabara. I beg you. I'll be waiting there. Looks like we're about to reach the climax of this case. The only Royal Knight remaining who opposes us are Leopardmon and Crusadermon. Finding where one of them lurks is a big step. Make haste for Akihabara. Chapter 17. Recollection. And my family has returned. So I'm going to cut this episode a bit short because I got some grinding and reshuffling to do. If you liked what you see here today, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share with your family and friends, ring that bell to get notified of more content coming your way. And I've been your boy Lan, the ultimate form. I will catch you cats later.